Welcome to Dubai, and more specifically, the 2023 Dubai Baja, formerly known as the International Rally. And like its home, the event has gone from strength to strength since the inaugural running back in 1979. Now, in its sixth iteration as an FIA Cross-Country World Cup event, it remains, along with its big brother, the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge, the longest-running motorsport event in the United Arab Emirates. Based on the coast of the Arabian Gulf, Dubai, a modern city and home to the tallest building in the world, sits amongst some of the toughest desert dunes on planet Earth. And that makes this spectacular rally one of the most anticipated on the international calendar. It marks round 7 of the 2023 FIA World Cup cross-country for cars and bikes, and this year sees a star-studded lineup of drivers and riders all ready to take on this epic event.
What better destination than the City of Gold to marry the culture and glamour of Dubai? The competitors flock to the UAE to finish the 2023 season in style. The Dubai International Baja ready to roar into life. Festival City once again hosting the prologue, keeping the event close to the people. A stunning backdrop for world-class talent to roll in ahead of stage 1. Mohamed Al-Balushi flying the flag in his bid for the Bikes World title. Confirmed Cars champion Nasser Al-Attiyah relaxed but ready to try and celebrate in style. There to welcome the array of rally talent, Mohammed Ben Sulayem, FIA President.
I'm happy to see the event going from strength to strength by the quality also and the numbers.
81 competitors in total revving up their engines. 2-kilometre track in the heart of Dubai. A perfect way to have some fun, enjoy the views, and take on a unique Stage 1 challenge. Making waves in his new Pro Drive Hunter, Nasser Al-Attiyah, the fastest in taking first day honours. Flying into action and coming home first in the bikes, World Baja Championship leader David Megre laying down a marker. A course designed specifically around the Festival City Mall. A blend of the drama of rally with the culture and glamour that Dubai has to offer. Late night rally action in the heart of the City of Gold. An experience like no other. An unforgettable ride for all those who took part.
It's nice ride. It's actually something different. It's very nice.
Kinda cool, but kinda strange.
Lots of grip out there, but it was super cool, super fun.
Very good, very good. We enjoy a lot, with this new car.
It was very tight. I've never driven the car in a course like that, so we had to figure it out. Had to do my first launch, so no, it was a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what happens.
Inshallah, tomorrow, full gas.
Now, they're ready.
The sun rose over the desert. The day dawned as an exciting second leg of the 2023 Dubai Baja prepared to get underway. Yes, we're heading out into the desert. The stifling heat, the short, choppy dunes lie in wait, marking a testing day ahead for all competitors across all categories. Just over 170 kilometres of road section to tackle, with a total competitive stage distance of 168 kilometres before returning to Dubai City for a well-earned overnight break. It was an early start for the bikes this morning as the first competitors rolled up to the start of the stage, and one man feeling up for the challenge was Jean-Loup Lepin.
That's really cool, eh? Out in the middle of the desert. It's funny, it's crazy. I'm staying here and then we're out here. Pure desert. It's funny. We all know each other here, so there's a cool atmosphere. It's not exactly like Dakar, where there's a bit more tension. It's more fun. I know everyone. It's really nice.
Meanwhile, in the quads, Kevin Giraud, brother of double Dakar winner Alexandre Giraud, here competing for the first time in the sand.
Well, we're going to go fast over the whole course, I think, and enjoy it. We'll see. In general, it works if you enjoy yourself.
Into the action then, and after a fall in last night's prologue stage, Mohamed Balouchi was already on the back foot. He had to get his head down today, dig deep, and start claiming back time if he was to stand any chance of getting into the fight. Elsewhere, Alex McInnes was in the wars, the Scottish rider stopping with fuel pump issues. He was able to restart but dropped over 55 minutes. It was a good ride today for Ireland's Oran O'Kelly, the Dublin man based here in Dubai, posting the 5th fastest time today.
It was actually like an ocean out there. Choppy, short, really intense, but really good at the same time.
Next came Jean-Loup Lepin. The Frenchman can be pleased with his ride. He started 9th and was the first bike to reach the finish line, eventually posting the 4th fastest time. Giving the home crowd something to cheer about came Sultan Balouchi on the Yamaha YZF 450. The perfect bike for the short, choppy dunes. A clean ride to finish 3rd fastest today and climb up to 3rd in the overall standings.
Today was the first day. It was a very long stage, but we enjoyed it. We rode with Mohamed Al Balouchi and Shati and other riders as well.
A great ride from Abdullah Al Shati, over 2 minutes clear of Balouchi today. The Kuwaiti rider leading the charge for Kawasaki, 2nd fastest in difficult conditions.
Thank God we finished the 2nd stage in a good position. I started before the last and I managed to catch the guys. There's a big fight between Mohamed and Sultan Al Balouchi.
All that left the main man, Mohamed Balouchi. He came flying out of the blocks this morning, and after his disaster last night, the local hero responded like a champion. A spectacular effort today to win the stage, over 2 minutes clear of Al Shati, and charge the top of the overall standings. Confirmation then of Balouchi's rally lead, 1 minute and 50 seconds clear of Al Shati in 2nd overall. Then comes Sultan Balouchi, Jean-Loup Lepin and Oran O'Kelly rounding out the top 5.
After a spectacular effort today, let's learn a little more about the Balouchi family.
My name is Sultan Ali Al Balouchi, an Emirati rider.
My name is Mohamed Al Balouchi, a rider from the Emirates, and I take part in Baja and cross-country rallies.
Mohamed is my brother, my trainer, my friend in everything.
We started this sport at a very late age. I started at 19 years old. Yet from childhood I wanted to ride bikes, and I thought I'd compete for 2 weeks and, well, that'd be all. But now after 24 years, I'm still riding and competing.
Since a young age, I've loved riding a bike. I started in 2012, and I followed Mohamed and what he was doing. Thank God, I am now taking part in Baja World Cup rallies.
We are now at Dubai International Baja, a rally so close to my heart as it's held in Dubai. I was born and raised here, and I drove for years at these places with Sultan, where we have so many wonderful memories.
We love going to the desert, especially Al Qudra Desert. It's really a beautiful place. I love driving in the desert, especially early in the morning.
Most riders love flying over the dunes. It's such a nice feeling. It's like a pilot. We have the runway, then takeoff, flying, before landing.
It's fun. The jump makes you feel like you're flying in the air. And I love speed very much, and I love jumping.
Sultan is participating in the championship after injuries he suffered in the last 2 years. Severe injuries. And that's not an easy thing for any competitor to continue riding. People may think that I'm his role model, but when he struggles, he keeps pushing and continues. And that gives me the enthusiasm, positive energy I need. I take my hat off to him. He's a fighter.
Mohammed is the type of person who, if they set their mind to something, they try to achieve it. I asked him, "You're so stubborn, why are you like that?" And he answered, "I'm stubborn because I want to achieve the goals I set. I must persevere and sacrifice." And I try to learn from him all these characteristics he possesses. He's a difficult person. You need to follow his example and feel that if you do the same that Muhammad does, then you will reach your goal and be number one. I hope in this rally I'll be first. In the quads, Abdulaziz Ali was fastest in the category. The local rider showing his form and making good use of all his experience. He is now the clear favourite for the win.
It was very hot. We managed to finish. My position was good.
But Kevin Giroux, who had a problem with his steering today, will be back and fighting tomorrow. There's still a long way to go in this year's Baja. Abdulaziz Ali leads the quads then. His advantage stands at over 11 minutes clear of Kevin Giroux.
I am Yazid Al-Rajhi, driver from Saudi Arabia. We drive around the world always, pushing everywhere. We hope to get a good result, that's our target, and we enjoy most important. I win 2021 World Cup, I win 2022. Unlucky 2023, from start beginner of the season, I broke my ribs in the vacation. I go to ski and I fall down and I broke my ribs and I miss 2 races. And to come back to fighting in the points is not easy. And now we are in Dubai and now the last run of championship, that's mean no chance to win the World Cup. The terrain in Dubai is something different. It's different than Abu Dhabi because the dunes is more smaller and more short. That means short distance between the ditches and the sharp top. I think here is really slow and not easy dunes to pass it because it's not about tough, about to sharp and ditch everywhere. It's like Bombay dunes. Is something difficult than you understand. If you drive first and second gears for 190k, I think this is easy to say. Always you have a feeling you're scared to break the car because when everything is in the bushes, the car hitting everywhere, I think is not easy also for the car. I like really in Baja, Dubai, the city, because always when we go to the rally, always we go outside of the city in the small hotel, in small village. But here you stay in Dubai, you can see a different lifestyle. This is interesting to see it. My car always ready and my team support us, and we have a very good setup and we test a lot of time along this year. I think our car is always ready. I set up very well, something secret and ready for the race. Let's go for Baja, Dubai.
Even the local wildlife was out to see the T1s. Nasser Al Attiyah has won the event 11 times after Subaru, Ford and Toyota. Could the pro drive hunter deliver number 12? Yazid Al-Raji aiming to add a second Dubai win. 2 rally masters, but Seth Quintero hoped to be in the fight.
I know Nasser and Yazid are out for blood, and they're gonna go head to head, and I don't know, I kind of want a piece of that action. So.
Time for the cars to attack the famous Dubai dunes for the first time. And for Nasser, his first time back since he won it last in 2017. Clearly the 5-time Dakar winner had lost none of his know-how. After winning the late night prologue, the 52-year-old and Mathieu Baumel glided over the dunes on way to stage 2 success.
We don't really push, and just to learn and to adjust everything, and just to be sure the position is good, and you know, we learn a lot, you know, with the cars today. But I was really surprised, you know, we did a good time, and we have a good lead from everybody, and yeah, the Pro Drive Hunter is really working very well.
Yazid Al-Raji didn't have his usual speed and missed waypoints that saw him lose time. Over 5 minutes, in fact, he and co-driver Timo Gottschalk slipping to a 3rd place finish. Looking for a better performance tomorrow on stage 2.
We miss some feeling, also we miss some junction a little bit, but everything okay. We need to push a little bit tomorrow.
Both on the podium, but 2 rivals with mixed fortunes. Just behind Yazid in 4th was Denis Krotov and Konstantin Ziltsov. Previously a best rookie at the 2019 Dakar, the Kyrgyzstani improved on his 10th place in yesterday's prologue to finish off the podium just. Almost 3 minutes from Al-Raji to come back from the dunes in 4th. In her first T1 outing, 19-year-old Aliyah Kolok's head must have been in a spin, and soon her car was too. Rolling her vehicle, but with the help of Rian Grayling, Kolok back on track to finish 19th. It was a much smoother, faster T1 debut for Seth Quintero, the American getting the piece of the action he desired. Splitting Nasser and Yazid to secure a terrific 2nd place with co-driver Dennis Zentz. But at the end, it's Nasser who tops the standings with a 58-second lead. Seth Quintero delighted to be in his new drive.
My name's Seth Quintero. I'm 21 years old from San Marcos, California, and I race for the Toyota Gazoo Racing Team in the T1 class. It's been a really fun transition. We have about 150 kilometers in the truck, which to some people is not a lot, but I feel very comfortable in the car already, so I'm excited to start getting after it. I mean, I've been looking up to these guys for so long and wanting to get into this truck for so long that now that we're here, it kind of feels surreal, but I'm sure once the green flag goes down that you know, we'll be ready for it and be excited. I'm very proud, you know, of Dennis and I and the whole team and the Red Waffle Junior team, Can-Am, everybody that's been a part of my journey. I'm very proud of everybody. Also very excited. I mean, I've been wanting this and working for this for so long. mean, the purpose of the Red Bull Off-Road Junior team was to, have young drivers come and prove their skills and their talents, in the hopes of one day stepping into the T1 and on a factory drive. And we definitely put in our hours, put in our time, and thankfully we got our big step to get a factory drive with the Toyota Guys Racing team, and just proves that the program works and hard work pays off. So we're really looking forward to it. Yeah, so this is my car. This is my new Toyota Hilux T1 Plus, and formerly driven by my good friend Nasser, and even some of his stuff still in there. But no, it's been amazing to drive. The transition from side-by-side to T1 Plus, honestly, didn't feel too drastic. Obviously the speed's different and the weight's different, but it's the same principles of driving. So
Dakar with this, right? So this is his exact car, huh?
You're coming into big footsteps right now.
yeah, very, very big one. It's been awesome to have Nasser with me through this adventure. He's excited for me, so it's been really cool to see.
Good position.
Great, yeah, I never changed the seat position. The steering wheel, the seat, the pedals, still all the same.
Don't go fast. Need to respect.
I have to
After 5 years, you can go fast.
Okay.
You need to learn now.
Okay. I felt right at home as soon as I got in the truck. It seemed like the speed just kind of came naturally. We have about 150 kilometers in the truck. I wouldn't say that that's the most, but I wouldn't say it's not enough. But we're really here to train for Dakar this year. Nasser has proven that can go out and win on any given occasion, so there's really no excuses for me to not go out and try to do the best. So, I mean, obviously I'm young, obviously I don't have really much seat time in the truck, I don't have any races under my belt, but I expect to go out and battle for a win for this race.
In the car?
Yes, you see?
It was.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course.
Take care of my flag, huh?
In the T3 class for modified superlight vehicles, it was Cristiano de Souza Baptista in his South Racing Can-Am who was getting stuck into the Dubai Dunes early on. The Brazilian showing good times on the splits, eventually arriving at the finish line third fastest in the stage.
It was a very tough special stage today, incredibly hot, and that made conditions extremely challenging.
Next came Bradley Salazar, also in a South Racing Run machine. After only managing 22nd fastest through the Friday night prologue, the Ecuadorian driver had to focus on a strong finish today, and he did just that. Second fastest through, despite getting caught in traffic.
We've been fighting all the race with that guy, and he don't give me pass. No pass. Crazy.
And making a South Racing 1-2-3 today in the T3 class, Otavio Souza Leite. He continued his good momentum from winning the class in the prologue to add another stage win to his tally today to go nearly 5 minutes faster than Salazar. With tomorrow's stage still to run, he remains in the hot seat for this year's T3 Baja Top Honours. In the T4 class, and it was Amerigo Ventura Monte Comozzo who went second fastest in class today. The Italian getting to grips quickly with the difficult conditions to go over 6 minutes quicker than Atif Al-Zaruni. But it should come as no surprise at all that it was Portugal's João Ferreira who utterly dominated the field. The 22-year-old not only won the T4 class, but was mixing it with the T1 Plus and T3 cars to complete the stage 5th fastest overall amongst the four-wheeled machines. Just take a look at that. Ferreira leading the class by nearly 25 minutes, but tomorrow is where he gets the job done. Another grueling day ahead.
My name is João Ferreira, I'm 24 years old, I'm from Portugal. I race in South Racing in T4 class. This is my second race with the team and we are here to prepare the best way possible the 2024 Dakar. We have been racing with the Mini since 2022 between the T1 Plus and the T4, it's completely different. And the weight, the size of the car, the speed, but it's a very nice car to drive and very, very fast, especially in the sand. The first one was Morocco, and we met the team, we tried to understand the car, and in the final of the rally we won the T4 class, so it was a very good first step to do a good preparation for Dakar. We want to try to fight for the T4 win in Dakar and the W2RC. We are here with a good car, I think. We have a good opportunity to fight for a higher position in a championship, because here it's very sandy and with a lot of dunes, and maybe with the Can-Am we can be easier for us to go to make position overall and try to finish the World Cup in the highest position possible. We are in second place with just one point ahead of Yazid Al-Raji. So yeah, it will be very interesting to see how we can finish this competition. You score points as a driver. It doesn't matter if it's T4 or T1 Plus. We did 3 races with the T1 Plus, and now here we are with the T4, and we will score points, try to score points for the overall classification. Our last race was, as I said, Baja leg. We won against a good field of very good drivers, Matthias Ekstrom, Nasser Al-Attiyah and Yazid Al-Raji. So yeah, it was a very, very good race for us. I did Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge for the World Championship, but it's my first time here in Baja, Dubai. My co-driver raced here twice or 3 times, I guess, so he knows already a little bit the race. Before we become driver and co-driver, we were friends. So the atmosphere inside the car, okay, we are both very competitive persons. We are inside the car for the same thing. We want to win, first of all, the T4 class. It's clear for us, that's our main target. But we are confident that we have all the conditions to make a good result. I like everything. I like mud, I like sand, I like rocks. I'm in love with this sport, and I love driving. This is my 5th season in this sport, and I've been enjoying even more every year.
There were a couple of twists and turns in the national category. Andreas Borgman won the 2022 title by more than 15 hours. And yet, the Danish entrepreneur has a fight on his hands after coming in 7th. Riding solo, Borgman finished nearly an hour and 20 minutes down on Tamir Abu El Said, the Emirati 3rd on the stage but 2nd overall. Jonathan Hart knows the dunes of the UAE well, having previously competed with the local UAQ Desert Rally in 2021. In his bright, luminous yellow Can-Am Maverick, the British rider 9th, even a big pack, the same times for 5th to 10th. Compatriots Matilda Lawens and Ali Mirza battle to finish ahead of El Said. That sees the pair almost 2 minutes ahead in the overall standings. The stage honours, though, went to Swiss duo Alexandre Pesci and Stefan Kühne. Late to the party, a hefty penalty meant no chance of the title, but top of the podium at the end of Saturday. Lawens with a slight advantage, but a fight on with Abu El Said. On Sunday, what would the final outing of the season bring?
Another 173 kilometres of road section to tackle, with 168 of competitive race distance nestled in between. Get that out of the way and the finish ramp and post-season party awaits. As always, the bikes kicking off the action, and the riders left the service park early this morning, enjoying a cool road section before the temperatures began to rise. For the competitors, today is an even tougher test than day one, already exhausted from Saturday's riding.
Well, as you can see, when it's as big as that, a big turn, you slow down. So when you see the waypoint, you can turn quickly rather than being far away and having to come back, because you think it's 200 meters, but if you multiply that, it could be a kilometer. 1 kilometer in the desert, it's 1.5 minutes on the clock.
For Portugal's David Mergra, currently leading the championship on 77 points, today is a big day, on the verge of sealing his first World Cup title.
Fight till the end.
It's going to be a big fight with this guy.
My friend.
Yes, with that guy, no, they go to the front and I have a little fight back, and we will see.
Meanwhile, Mohamed Beloushi, who leads the rally overnight, is still in with an outside chance of winning the title and repeating his 2018 success. But everything needs to go his way today. Into the action then, and for Ireland's Oran O'Kelly, it's been a good weekend in his preparation for the 2024 Dakar Rally. He was confirmed 5th today and 6th overall.
Unfortunately, I didn't attend that many of the Baja rounds this year, so just using this as a really good training race, but really happy with P5. Not much else to say. On to Dakar now, so really looking forward to it.
Next came David Mergra. It was a strong ride again from the Portuguese hero. The 39-year-old doing whatever he could to keep the Beloushi threat at bay. This one was going to go all the way down to the wire though. With so much at stake, Mergra run the neck of the Kawasaki 450. 7th place in the stage and 5th overall, but would it be enough to confirm his first World Cup title? Maki Rees-Stavros now, and following his podium finish here last year, the Welshman once again putting on a show. Not able to match the pace of the front runners, finishing Saturday's action 6th, and today posting the 5th fastest time, enough to give him 4th place overall.
Really technical dunes, loads of drops, loads of camel grass, lots of sweat, a couple of bike problems and a crash, but here we are.
Another great ride from Jean-Louis Lepin on the rally bike here in Dubai. The short, choppy dunes perhaps not best suited to his machine, but that didn't faze the Frenchman. 3rd fastest today and confirmed in 3rd overall. With the Dakar just around the corner, remember the name because he will be making an impact.
I came here to discover and learn. After what we wanted, to compete and climb onto the podium. With a 2nd place finish, I'm the top 3 overall. That's fantastic on a tough stage for everyone.
Alex McInnes, who had a disaster yesterday, suffering with fuel pump issues, and while that took him out of the fight for overall honours, today we did get to see his true pace. The 19-year-old 2nd fastest in the stage, and another rider with a bright future ahead of him. Abdullah Al-Shati now, and he was once again on good form. The rider from Kuwait over 8.5 minutes off the pace in the stage, but still safely confirmed in 2nd overall. A podium finish at this year's Baja.
I dedicate this win to my home country of Kuwait. I did this on my own. I'll say it again a 10th time. It was a personal effort. Thank God.
And that just left Mohamed Beloushi. The local rider had a bad start to the event, falling on Friday evening, but he went all out today. He was on it and riding like a true champion. He went on unfazed to do the double. Your 2023 Dubai International Baja winner and the FIM World Cup champion 2023.
This year I did my best, and then with all what happened, and I really, the words, I need to process what happened. I waited for this moment long time. I prepared a lot of things to say, but I don't know what to say now.
There it is, confirmation of Beloushi's win, over 10.5 minutes clear of Al-Shati in 2nd. In the quads, and as expected, it was a spectacular weekend for Abdulaziz Ali. After making his Dakar debut in 2023, the Emirati has continued to go from strength to strength on the quad, showing his natural pace. Once again, he confirmed the win here in Dubai.
first half of the race, I feel I was slow, but I kept a good pace just to make sure nothing happens. Second part, I was going fast until the last 30 kilometers when we reached the camel grass, and then I start slowing down, and I'm here. That's a good thing. I made it. One more win.
His nearest rival was Kevin Giroux, the Frenchman riding not only for second position here in Dubai, but the overall title in the quad category. Tied on 90 points with Haitham Al-Tuari, today's result was enough to secure the championship. There is confirmation of Ali's win over Kevin Giroux.
Nasser Al-Attiyah and Pro Drive Hunter, a late season switch, but appears a marriage made in heaven. And yet, after a spin in Porto Alegre, the new partnership looking for a first win. Who does the Qatari think will top the Dubai Baja podium?
The winner, I can say it's easy, Nasser Al-Attiyah maybe. My name is Nasser Al-Attiyah. I drive for Pro Drive Hunter. I am here in Dubai, Baja, for the last round of the World Cup Baja, and we are leading. Okay, already we win the title. It is nice to come here in Dubai and to drive the new car. Dubai is really a special country in the world, you know. You don't believe how this building happened. It's nice to have the atmosphere, you know, of this race. A lot of people coming, and you see a lot of side-by-side, a lot of spectator. Everybody happy we are coming, you know, to compete in this race, you know. It's a nice feeling. I am quite happy, you know, to have this team, you know. It's really professional. I have a good relation with the Pro Drive. I have a good memory with the team. Pro Drive always pushing, always dreaming. We need you to drive for us, and I said okay. The new car, it's really nice car, you know, completely different from normally what we do with the Toyota Hilux GR. Because the design of the cars, some people say it's a buggy or it's a 4x4, you know, but it's a 4x4, and the way how to build this car is really a clever way. From beginning when I drove this car, it was really amazing. I was smiling, and the style of my driving really fit a lot for this car. When we drive, it's more precise, the braking is really nice, the handling of the car. Yeah, I feel more easy, you know, when I drive this car. We are learning this car. We take it like step by step. Every day we stay with the engineer, with the mechanic to learn more and more. It's nice to make a completely setup. It's very important, you know, to win with the new team. I am really happy to drive Pro Drive Hunter. Yeah, it's a new team, it's a new challenge for me.
On the dunes, the World Cup challenge to finish behind the Qatari champion between a car and a buggy. Yazid Al-Raji needing to keep João Ferreira's T4 in his rear view mirror. Nasser with the Dubai Baja title in his sights, but could Seth Quintero pip the 52-year-old in his old car? A 2-minute speeding penalty yesterday meant Stage 3 honours was all Yazid could push for. Ferreira out to emulate Eric Goxal's stunning 2022 stage win. Nasser would unlock a 12th Dubai crown with a first overall win in his new Pro Drive Hunter. Seth Quintero just 58 seconds behind on his Toyota T1 debut. The scene set. Now for the finale. Ronan Chabot and co-driver Gilles Pillot finished the Baja season on the up, 4th on the stage, but they came home 5th overall. Chabot missed the 2023 Dakar after 20 editions in a row. Perfect preparations then for the Frenchman's return to the Olympics of Rally in under 2 months' time. Juan Cruz Jacopini and co-driver Dani Oliveras completed their first Dakar 10 months ago, even 7th overall. No wonder they earned 2nd place in Saudi Arabia to start the Baja season. Since then, the duo have failed to earn a podium finish until now. Yet despite earning 3rd overall in Dubai, it wasn't quite enough to see Jacopini on the final World Cup podium. That's because of the terrific driving of João Ferreira, the youngest winner of a Baja event in 2022 until Eric Goxel last year. It's been an unorthodox route from T3 to T4. Yet South Racing offering the 24-year-old an exciting campaign next season. 4th overall kept Jacopini at bay, earning 3rd rung on the World Cup podium. Yet the drive of the day went to Yazid Al-Raji. The Saudi trailed Nasser's Pro Drive Hunter until the last waypoint. The 2-time World Baja champion may have lost his crown, but he had an extra gear to leave the Doha native in his dust. The 42-year-old praising co-driver Gokshalk as Yazid earned his first stage win since his 2021 Dubai title.
Thank God we finished the rally in position 2. We pushed today and Timo did a great job. We've arrived safely.
Following Yazid for most of the day, Seth Quintero looked well placed to take a shot at the 2023 title. Just under a minute to make up, it suddenly went pear-shaped for the 21-year-old. Stopped before the final stretch, he and co-driver Dennis Zenz had to head back, incurring a 10-hour penalty. After a brilliant 2nd on his T1 debut, mechanical problems ruined his 2nd Dubai June drive.
Today was panning out pretty well. Unfortunately, right there at the beginning, we noticed that we were having some rear diff problems, so we turned it down quite a bit and just kind of followed Yazid through the next 30-40 kilometers. And then about 40K from the finish, we completely lost 4-wheel drive and only had the front. And
his old car faltering, the new one flying. Not enough for stage 2 win, but the 5-time Dakar champion at his controlled best to end the Baja World Cup season on a high. 6 years after his last, Nasser celebrating a 12th Dubai International Baja title to go along with his World Cup Baja trophy.
Thank God we finished the final round of the Baja World Cup in first position with this new car, and we are aiming now, of course, for the Dakar Rally. I would like to thank the organisers and the UAE and of course Dubai City, which organised this amazing event.
Yazid the winner on the day, but it's Nasser Al-Attiyah who's the overall champion in the UAE. The Qatari now just 3 shy of the mythical 15 Dubai Bahas, won by now FIA President Mohammed bin Sulayem.
In the T3 class for modified lightweight vehicles, things started pretty much as badly as you can imagine for Yassir Saidan. He made it all of 1 kilometre into the stage before a rear control arm broke. They tried to fix it, but their efforts were in vain, marking the end of their weekend. Meanwhile, Dania Akil capitalised on the problems of others and used all her experience to race to a 4th fastest time today. Add that to her tally from Friday and Saturday, and the Saudi Arabian driver jumps from 4th to 3rd in the overall results. A podium finish, a good way to end the year.
Oh, I just want to reach the finish, get my points, hopefully top 3 for the World Cup Baja, let's see. That was the goal.
Cristiano de Sousa Batista came out today and gave it absolutely everything in a bid to push for the overall victory in the T3 class. and end the year with a win on top of his World Cup title honours in T4. But it wasn't to be. Despite claiming the fastest time on today's stage by over 2 minutes, he would have to settle for second best in this year's Dubai Baja. And that left Otávio Sousa Leite, the Brazilian, winning stages 1 and 2, and that was enough to give him the gap he needed to come into today without too much pressure. It was another strong drive though. He could have been forgiven for easing off, but instead he kept the hammer down. Another hot stage time to go second fastest, but more importantly than that, confirm his Dubai 2023 victory and the World Cup title. All in all, it's been a solid weekend. There it is then, Otávio Sousa Leite, your T3 winner here at the Dubai International Baja. Meanwhile in the championship, a final hour change of position. Leite's win means he passes Mshari Al-Thafiri to take T3 World Cup honours. In the T4 class, it was all go out on the stages from the off, starting with Ricardo Ramila Suarez sticking his Can-Am on its roof early on.
Aquí veis el desastre.
It's a disaster. We came up here, it's only a small dune, it's almost nothing, but I slowed down a bit, and I fell in a different way. We're getting help from our friends so we can return, and of course we're going to continue. It's an error, it's a pain, but we keep on going.
Back in the fight, and Atif Al-Zaruni, despite 30 minutes of penalties, was still able to keep himself in the hunt for the podium positions, albeit a 15-minute penalty awarded to fourth place Stefano Marini helping his cause. Nonetheless, Al-Zaruni ended his year with a third place podium position. Amerigo Ventura backed up his second place stage finish on Saturday with another one today. The Italian has only competed on 2 events this year, his home event in Italy where he finished second, and he repeats that result once again here in Dubai, a 100% podium record for 2023.
Happy to arrive to the end. For me personally, it's my first race on the sand. I'm used to do European Baja, but this here is completely another story.
But taking a commanding victory in the T4 class, João Ferreira, swapping his T1 Mini for the T4 and settling right in his final winning margin, nearly 37 minutes clear of the rest of the pack. The Portuguese driver did everything he could to try and beat Yazid Al-Raji to second place in this year's World Cup, but he just missed out. Nonetheless, it has been an exceptional 2023 season for the 22-year-old.
The race was super tough for the car, very bumpy, a lot of camel grass, a lot of dunes. The dunes today were much worse than yesterday, but okay, we managed to finish the stage without any problem. I think we won the T4 category.
Confirmation then that Ferreira did win the T4 category, and convincingly so, well over 30 minutes clear of Ventura in second. Meanwhile in the championship, congratulations to Cristiano Batista on his overall 2023 title win.
No second title for 2022 champion Andreas Borgman, forced to retire. The fastest shoe in the category were Alexander Pesci and Stefan Kühne. No title, but double stage success. After winning the prologue night ride, Jonathan Hart moved from low down to take second on the day's podium. Meanwhile, Matilda Lowens and Ali Mirza were second, then fourth, so close to the title, but pipped at the last. As they finished second overall, it was Tamir Abu El Said, fourth in 2022, but rode magnificently to win the entire event by over 5 minutes. The solo driver using their local knowledge to come home in third. A tremendous achievement and a second UAE success on the final day. What an exhilarating end to the Baja season. Congratulations to all our champions, and we'll look forward to welcoming you back to Dubai in 2024.